Welcome back to the Marketing Week Live studio, where joining me, fresh off the stage, talking about things that should be thrown into Room 101 is Mark Ritson. Mark, which things, which phrases, which tropes did you chuck into Room 101?
Well, they only gave me two, so it was a real toss-up as to what I'd go for. I went with my all-time favourite thing, which annoys me, which is digital. And digital first.
Right.
And the idea that, about half the marketers here will probably have digital in their title, and what I was trying to say was that they're very valuable, but they need to remove the D word very quickly, because everything's digital now.
Of course it is.
And it limits people to what they can do next in their career. So
okay.
I threw digital in there straight away, and actually it didn't go down too badly.
No, I'm on board with that one.
Well, you say that, I think we all are, and yet you bump into about half the people here have digital in their title. I'm old enough to remember when we were all getting excited about the World Wide Web, and you had people with that in their job title, very briefly.
Right. It's a similar thing when you're looking at hotel rooms on any of the number of websites that they say colour TV in the bedroom. I think it would be more of an attraction if it had a black and white TV in the bedroom, really.
It probably would. It's a good observation. So I think, I'd like to see that be moved out.
Uh-huh.
And then the second one was agility, which seems to be on the rise. So this idea that, companies should be agile and just making stuff up all the time. And I see that as the inverse of having a good strategy. I like a little bit of agility around the edges, but a really strong company in marketing has a pretty clear plan for the year and isn't, bouncing around like a drunken sailor.
Fair enough. Now, you're back again tomorrow. You're giving a presentation on the main stage. What are you going to be talking about?
Yeah, it's a big one. We're going to talk about what's messed up marketing in the last few years. I think we're not necessarily in a very good place.
Right.
And then I'm going to talk about how we might get out of that mess into a better place. And I'm going to focus on this idea of a middle path. There's many polar opposites at the moment that marketers are torn between, and I'd like to try and show them how we could take a middle path together, which is kind of boring, but I think is the right way to do it.
So why is marketing not in a good place at the moment? Not wishing to steal the thunder of your presentation.
No. Well, you saw this morning from Russell, my editor, very few kids want to work in marketing, and that didn't used to be the case. And I think it's an obsession with tech. I think it's an obsession with bullshit. With all this purpose stuff, and we've missed the central point of marketing, which is customers and serving customers. And I think a lot of marketers are ashamed these days to sell stuff and satisfy customers, and that's a problem because that's really what our job entails. Okay, so would you say there's a little bit of a redefinition of the role of marketing that is part of this middle path that you're trying to forge? I think that's fair. I think I'd like to see it as being pulling marketing back from where it used to be. We've had it sort of pulled into all these other places that are at best minority aspects of marketing, and we need to get back to, I think, a more sensible, for want of a better word, traditional place. Even though it can be very modern and contemporary, we've forgotten the soul of our discipline a little bit. And when I say that to marketers, especially younger marketers, you get, I think, a very positive response.
Brilliant. Listen, Mark, it's been great to touch base with you here in the studio. Look forward to hearing from you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow, mate.
Thank you.